What happened with the Metallica, Guns N' Roses body count shows?
Well, there's a lot of drinking and cocaine around, anything can happen. So Hetfield, during that time, James was doing a lot of, things he shouldn't. But, that was they wanted us off a couple of shows. We got off a couple of shows. They put Motorhead on. But the thing about it was, we got on that show because of Duff. Duff was my dear friend, and he says, "What is your band doing? The next couple of weeks?" I said, "Nothing. We're just kind of sitting around." And he says, "You want to play some shows with us?" I'm like, "Okay, cool," because they kicked Faith No More off the show or something like that.
Okay.
And so. We went there to Kansas City. We played, a bunch of shows with them. But, I saw Hetfield, like a couple of years ago. We played with them over in Europe, and he invited us on the stage. Before, during that time right there, he wouldn't say nothing. He'd just keep on walking. He wouldn't hang out. He hung out with us. He quit drinking. He's sober. So, I just have to let that part go. You know what I mean? I don't.
Sure.
I just, that was that time, and during that time he was, he's grown up, he's matured, and his heart's a lot better now. So, but the thing about racism and things like that is people can have a tendency to get worse. Sure. If they don't fix their ways. I mean, you could get a lot worse. I know some old people in their 70s. They're like, "Whoa, where did this all come from?" They just, let it grow. But he stopped it. He let us stand on the stage. He wouldn't do that before. He wouldn't have us on the side of the stage. So I'm cool with him.
Well, that's great, because you're right. There are people who will just be in their ways and not progress, and of course, drugs can make you. Act certain ways, and there's no reason to relive it if people have changed. Why hold somebody accountable if they've grown?
Yeah, he's sober and cleaned up. There's no more Jaeger.
Yeah.